Welcome to Drunken Yogi News. Shit to pay attention to.
The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists.
We are in an information war, and we are losing that war. I'll be very blunt.
Let's get started. We're at newnownnext.com. Drinking lots of coffee will make your dick stronger. Study conducted by the University of Texas Health Center at Houston shows the men over the age of 20 who drink 2 to 3 cups of caffeinated coffee report less instances of erectile dysfunction than men who laid off the bean. One of the authors in the study, Run Wang, explains that caffeine shares many properties with ED medications like Viagra. The stimulant found in both relaxes the arteries and allows for more blood flow into the penis, causing an erection. I had to do a little bit more digging on this one because I found it a little ridiculous that Dr. Wang would be studying Viagra, penises, and coffee. But here is the study, published in PLOS ONE. Caffeine is consumed by more than 85% of the adults, and like little is known about the role of erectile dysfunction in population-based studies. We investigate the association of caffeine intake and caffeinated beverages with ED, and whether these associations vary among a word I have no idea what it means or how to pronounce it for ED. So this is real. Drink coffee, get boners. Moving on. Study shows psilocybin mushrooms alleviate OCD symptoms. Psilocybin mushrooms have a marked ability of helping people confront mental disorders. One of many ailments the psychedelic mushroom has shown an impact in treating is obsessive-compulsive disorder. This is pretty cool. A study in the University of Arizona administered psilocybin to 9 subjects who have OCD and no other major disorder. The research was published in 2006 in the Journal of Clinical Psychiatry, showed a positive outcomes for all patients. Man, OCD is a hell of a thing to live with. I'd eat some mushrooms if I can get rid of it. I'd eat some mushrooms anyway, but that's besides the point. This is a new Kickstarter campaign. DMT, a tool to extend survival in clinical death. As a summary, we are a group of basic clinical researchers who follow the line of investigation started by Steven Savar, groundbreaking clinical studies with DMT. We are amongst the first to break away from the mainstream scientific view of DMT as a psychopathological agent and propose the somatic physiological role in this endogenous tryptophan, which is naturally occurring in the body. One main tenet is that DMT is involved in the healing and regeneration of cells. It helps the body survive extreme stress like clinical death. Our group has already provided experimental support for this concept in the field of immunology, because people want to put DMT on crash carts to be injected into the patient to hopefully alleviate some of the stresses in the body to have better success rates with bringing people back to life. Pretty extraordinary. On to some good news. We have Subway promises to drop artificial ingredients amid health awakening. Rise in consumer awareness forces company to remove potential cancer-causing ingredients. Said out of AP, Elizabeth Stewart, Subway's Director of Corporate Social Responsibility, said in an interview that the ingredient improvement has been an ongoing process over the years. Most recently, she said the chain has been working on removing the caramel coloring from cold cuts like roast beef and ham. For turkey, Subway says it plans to replace the preservative called propionic acid with vinegar. Sounds a lot better. By the end of this year. This is huge. I remember whenever back in the day, would go to Subway thinking I was eating healthy over top of McDonald's or the other ones, and now it's actually getting a little bit closer. Following that, organic takeover. Toxic food makers lose $4 billion in sales this year. Food companies struggle to remain relevant as the public demands organics. Consumers are leaving toxic food markets. Products behind on the grocery store shelves faster than you can say organic. Big Food lost $4 billion in sales last year alone due to their inability to answer the market's demand for non-GMO organic food that does not contain high fructose corn syrup, gluten, antibiotics, growth hormones, MSG, and other toxic additives. Meanwhile, organic food is absolutely exploding. Vote with your dollars, and this is what happens. It's a slow change, but we're finally starting to see the effects of many smart people going out of their way to eat healthy. Thanks for tuning in. Share these articles, share me, poke me, thumbs up, whatever there is going on out there. Just help me get this information out. Thank you so much.